Okay, so once you open Premiere Pro, remember that this is Premiere Pro 2023. This is really important. Check that when you are opening Premiere Pro, you are opening Premiere Pro 2023.
I have 2021.
Okay, this is probably because you didn't update your OS. So you need to update the whole operating system of your laptop, and then it will allow you to update to the latest version. Okay? If you don't have the latest version, you will not see many of the options that we are seeing today. One of the things that have changed, and the first change that you will notice really fast, is that once you open Premiere Pro and you create a new project, this window will appear, okay? And this is the new import window. If you have an older version of Premiere Pro, you will not see this, okay? So, let's say that I'm importing my footage. This is all the footage that comes with Premiere Pro. If you don't have any that you have shot today, you can just check sample median here, okay? And you will be able to see all the shots. And this step is really important. Please pay attention here. Don't be doing anything else right now. Because if you miss this, you are gonna get into trouble every time with Premiere Pro. So what we're gonna set in here is the whole project. You might be working on a project for weeks, and this is the time where you're gonna set up like all the basics. So look at this. First thing, on the top left, you will find your project name, okay? And this is gonna be my day one of Premiere Pro. But even more important than that, and please look at this. Look at how annoying this is, okay? Look at where the project is gonna be saved if you don't change it. It's gonna be saved inside your user, inside Documents folder, inside the folder called Adobe, and inside the folder called Adobe Premiere Pro, and a folder called 23. So you're not gonna ever find your project ever again in your life if you don't change this, because we will not remember about this, okay? Maybe you do, cool, okay? But what I would recommend always is to come in here and just for today, I'm just gonna save it on my desktop, okay? I shouldn't, but this is the place that's easier for me to show it today, okay? So now I know the name of my project and where it's gonna be saved. Why this is important? Because video footage takes a lot of space in your hard drive. You're gonna be working with a ton of files. You know how InDesign works, right? Saving the files. Did you ever have any problem with linking files and missing pictures and stuff like that? Did you ever? No? Good. Yes. You all have. We all have. Why? Because we always download a picture last moment, it's in the downloads folder, and then we forget to add it to the project, etc. So, once you are here, now that I did set up my project, I can check which of the videos do I want to import. And you can import from many different places, from a folder. If you have a camera, an external hard drive will appear in here. Like, look around here and you will be able to pick where your files are and add it to your project. Let's say, for example, that I start clicking and I add all these files to my project, okay? I can select all the ones that I want from this. Once I selected my projects, my files, I will go into this second section here, okay? And this is where I can really choose how this will work. And again, this is important. So let's say that, for example, from your phone, you downloaded your files to your, you move your files to your laptop using AirDrop, right? That's the most common thing that we do. Your files are gonna be on the downloads folder. So what you can do is that you can ask Premiere Pro not only to use these videos, but also to create a copy of the videos on the same folder. See? they are going to be copied the same folder as the project. So that's good. I can make it so it creates this word in here. Remember the other day that I was telling you language that we need to learn to work with video. Annoying word number 1, bin. Bin is the same as folder. Okay? So new bin, new folder. So I can create a new folder that's called starting footage. Okay? And lastly, the last one is that I will be able to create a new sequence. Okay? And a new sequence, you need to understand the sequence is like a new document where to place my videos. Okay? So if I do all of this, look at what happens. I click create right now, and PremierePro starts, and you will see how a bunch of windows appear in here. Because I asked the videos to be moved, it's going to be opening another app, it's going to be moving the videos around and doing all the stuff necessary. But right away, what PremierePro has done is this. It has added all the videos to the timeline, so I have something to start editing with. Okay? Once this finishes, you will see that on my desktop, because I saved my project on my desktop, that again, you shouldn't do that. You will see that 2 things will appear. First, the PremierePro project, and another one that's a folder. And see that it says PremierePro autosave? It means that every 15 minutes or half an hour, PremierePro is going to be saving your document. So in case you forgot to save it, or the computer crashes, or you run out of battery, something wrong happens, you will have in here copies of your files. So now you will see this application opening. That's really slow. It's Adobe Media Encoder. The only thing that this is doing, you don't even need to pay much attention to this, because I asked my videos to be moved. It's going to be doing it using this application. Okay. It's going to take some time. And after that, it should create a folder on my desktop with all the footage that I've imported. Okay? Good. As you can see, all the videos are appearing in here. So now I'm done. I can close this application and I can go back to PremierePro. So, one last thing, please, one last thing, and we all do this. If I now close PremierePro, you can see how this is a complete mess. Okay, you should never do this. Every time you create your own project or you save your PremierePro project, you should do it inside a folder. Okay. So I'm going to create a folder, and that's going to be my day 1 folder. And in here now I have all my footage and my project. I can double click it. I can double click this project and it will open PremierePro and I can start editing.